is an AMA. You can ask whatever questions you want. I will answer them. If you're watching on Instagram, you leave a comment on Instagram, I'll answer it. If you're watching on Facebook or YouTube or Twitter or in the Small Wins group, you can just hammer out the questions and I will answer those as well. In the meantime, I'm going to rant about various different things because that's what I do. One of the big learnings as of late, last couple of months, is making it as an artist or a photographer, okay, is no different than losing weight. It's a new analogy I have, right? And if we were going to attack weight loss, everyone knows how to do that, right? Everyone knows it's a little bit diet and a little bit exercise, right? You're not going to lose weight if you just do it with diet. You're not going to lose weight if you just do it with exercise. You have to do both concurrently in order to lose weight. And that analogy works so damn well for how you make it as an artist or a photographer. And let me explain why. What's up, Kim? Your biggest problem, and by your, I mean every single solitary damn one of you, ourselves included, Art Storefronts, is a marketing problem. Okay. You have to get the word out. You need more eyeballs, okay, on your art, on your photography. It needs to continue to grow day after day, week after week, month after month, year after year. You do that, the business will continue growing, right? So we all know that. We all instinctively know that. We all know that is true based on the fact that the very last thing any of you want to do consistently is your marketing, right? It's a true unicorn artist that is really, really good at marketing and really, really enjoys it. Um, I've spoken to thousands of you, so I already know this is true. I don't need any more pattern recognition. There's nothing that's going to disprove how firmly I believe that. But the reason that making it as a successful artist is no different than the weight loss situation is because you have to attack it from both sides. You have to attack it from two sides. One, you need the marketing help and assistance. Okay. And two, okay, you need the moral support. You need the emotional support. You need to be lifted up when you're down low. You need to hear encouraging stories. Okay. And I called this one today, this AMA, which again, by the way, you can ask whatever question you want. If you're just tuning in, hammer your question on Instagram, hammer your question on Facebook, and I'll answer live. The reason I entitled today is Just Start is because I realize a lot of what I need to do if I want you guys to be successful and if I want my customers to be successful are to continue to encourage you, okay? Continue to let you know that the work, if you put it in your marketing and doing so consistently is absolutely worth it. That there are artists and photographers that are just getting started, that are getting their first, second, third, fourth, fifth, sixth, seventh sales within weeks of launching, okay? It doesn't mean it's going to be easy, of course, but you need to be you need to be told these encouraging stories because you need the motivation, you need the inspiration that it's possible, right? That you're on the path, that this is not a hobby, that your father was not right when he said this is always going to be a hobby, you're not an artist, right? I love using that old trope because I know so many people say it. So one of the things that I've been doing recently is sort of like scanning our Small Wins group. Small Wins is like our private Facebook group, and the stories are insane in there right now. And there's a couple of reasons, right? One, there's no better time to launch or start or do anything than right now in Q4. And this doesn't matter if you're a customer or you're not a customer, where you're at, who you are. There is no better time than to be someone attempting to sell your creations than right now, the last 3 months of the year. Okay. Huge deal. Huge deal. But also, what I know about all of you guys is you're terrified of marketing. You're confused by marketing. You don't like the tech. You're worried about sending too many emails. You're worried about rejection. You're worried about people saying your work sucks, all of these various different things, or you're just demystified, demotivated. You don't want to do it, right? I know that. I know that conclusively. But what makes me so happy, what is so heartwarming for me is you don't understand the fact that all that stuff terrifies you so badly just means that when you go and do it for the first time, there is low hanging fruit. If you were going to go back out into the backyard and pick oranges off the tree and you'd never done that before, it's very easy because there's a whole bunch of oranges that are at eye level or below, right? You don't have to get on a ladder, that harder stuff, which is like an analogy for business. There's low hanging fruit. And I am continuing to see this low hanging fruit again and again and again. And so I want to read a couple of these stories because I'm finding them, quite frankly, damn encouraging. They're sort of lifting me up. And so I poached a couple of these things from our Facebook group, and I'm not going to name names. I haven't asked any of these people's permission, but I know I can share the story because I think they would want people to hear the story because the stories are amazing, right? First one, this was posted 4 days ago. And I quote, small win, not to me. I launched my website on Monday. My email list is rather small, but there are people that have volunteered their emails to me. This entire launch has been terrifying for me and has forced me to cross many personal anxiety filled barriers having to do with my lack of formal education, fear of typos, and my sheer terror at sending out sending out emails and doing social media videos. As we near 5 p.m. on day 5, and for new customers, we have this whole like launch and get started process, and so that's what she's talking about here. As we near 5 p.m. on day 5, my email list has grown by approximately 40%. I made a very decent sized sale to someone I do not know, and I met my modest financial goal I set myself. But what I think is most important is I crossed the social media barriers and left that terror behind. Okay. There's some other stuff in there, but that is just that's heartwarming, right? Because there's a lot of you guys that are stuck in that same position. You are terrified, right? You are terrified. You're like, I'm so scared of sending these emails. I'm so scared of social media posting. And you need not be terrified, you guys. You haven't until you've given it a shot. You just won't know, right? And I'm hearing so many good launch stories like this that I just want to keep saying it. Okay, here's another one. This was in August. For any newbies out there, don't do what I did. Okay. Just some background. I haven't sold my artwork in years, over 10. And I started my Art Storefronts website without a list and filled with fear of putting myself out there. I launched it tonight with the wording from ASF around 4 p.m. And then I left the house so I would stop checking the internet. I just came back to wonderful comments, signups onto my newsletter, and I just checked my email and I got my first order. I've wasted over 2 months of not marketing my site. Don't do what I did. Just go through the steps. It works. And that's like the profound thing about just a little bit of marketing. It just works. Another one, just launched, and this was 12 hours ago. Just finished my new website giveaway. 62 new contacts, 62 email addresses, people, 7 orders, 1 commission conversation in progress, and lots of other great conversations. That is what's waiting for all of you guys if you actually just get started and you just get going. And even if you feel like you have launched and you have gotten going and whatever you're doing, whatever your endeavor is, now is the time to get on the gas. Okay. Here's another one. This was from the end of September. Announced my live website and free giveaway just this Monday. I've had over 30 signups so far. On top of that, I've made my first 3 sales, which included 3 prints and 1 bag. I have received tremendous support via emails and Facebook, getting up and going to take a look longer than I expected. And I've already made a few mistakes, but I'm amazed at the results thus far. That's where you guys are going to be. You'll be amazed at the results thus far if you actually take it serious and you launch and you get going, right? Here's another one. Win. I just finished my new website giveaway. Got 75 signups and 2 sales, a print and some stickers and an original. Woot. And then she was asking a question about some other stuff I'm not going to quote. But I can just keep reading. Launched my site yesterday and got my first sale today. This was from October 5th. I shared on social media and direct messaged my folks on my friends list. Happy dance, right? Like, it sounds self-serving to say some of this stuff, admittedly, but I'm telling you, anybody could do this. Anybody could do this. This is just waiting for you guys if you just get off your butts and actually do some marketing for once for the first time, right? I thought this one was cool too. Happy Sunday, everyone. I soft launched my website last Friday, and this was from October 24th. So this was from 2 days ago. Happy Sunday, everyone. I soft launched my website last Friday to close friends and family and to the world with this post yesterday. So far, I have 18 people in my signups. Side note, do you guys know how email subscribers leads to your business are built 1 subscriber at a time? This person just built 18, right? And he's saying it's not from family and friends. They're from people they don't know. Also made a print sale, first day of launch, print sale, and sold some gift cards. Like, boom, boom. And it just keeps going and going and going. So excited. This was from This was from July 9th, so this one's older. So excited, just launched yesterday and got my first order this evening. Double win after we finally launched after many hours. So I can keep cherry picking these things and cherry picking these things and cherry picking these things. And it just makes me so damn happy. This one is awesome. I love this one. This one was from late August. I launched my site recently, but I've been too busy to really push it because of commission work. But at the opening of a new show in one of my galleries, I showed the site to a potential buyer and he bought the original at the exhibition. Beneficial side effects of an ASF site. He and his wife were happy to get the original of the painting and also has a limited edition of 50 signed in number copies and is an open edition set. And it goes on that they were very pleased that there were limited editions and an open edition because, again, it increases the value. So, you know, another fantastic result. It's like all you guys got to get, all you got to do is just get started. All you got to do is just launch into some marketing. If you launched a long time ago, but you haven't really taken it seriously and you've been phoning it in and you're not doing any marketing, now is the time to get up and running and ready. There is no better time of year to sell art, full stop, than right now. And these results are incredible. These results are waiting for all of you guys if you honestly just take a shot. You got to just take a shot. You cannot let the time from now till the end of the year go by without taking a shot. You can't do it. And you better get going on it immediately because Black Friday and Cyber Monday are the huge buying holidays, and they're coming soon, really soon. Pardon me. Yeah, so just really encouraging stories. So I know a lot of you guys are, you're struggling. You're like, does this work? Can I possibly make this happen? You can make it happen. All you got to do is just take some positive steps. All right, that's Tony Robbins. That's what I got in terms of my Tony Robbins psych up. You are awesome. You can do this. I was actually, truth be told, I was in Texas to meet with some art storefronts people, and there was a Tony Robbins like conference in the hotel that I was staying at, and it was really weird because I got in on Friday, and I get into the hotel and these people are zipping around everywhere and they've got their badges on and the conference just started. No, I take that back. I got in on like a Tuesday and the conference was starting on a Tuesday. And I left to go get dinner and I came back and they had all just come out of the conference and these people were all so fired up. Like whatever they had just heard, it was like the most revved up bunch. Like they just came out of like a locker room, right? Where the coach just gave the best inspirational speech ever and they're all like charging onto the field. But I realize, there's a reason why Tony Robbins is successful. Like sometimes you just need the perk up and knowing that you can do this. Not only can you do this, there is low hanging fruit waiting for you. Okay. Waiting for you if you just get going on the marketing. And of course, results will differ from group to group to group, right? And sometimes I get people complaining like, hey, I did this and I didn't get great results. I didn't get anything. And that always bums me out when I hear that. And it does happen from time to time. A lot of times those people are so gun shy about the entire thing. They don't follow the marketing plan that we recommend, but that's neither here nor there. It's not going to work out 100% of the time. But the point is, there's just no better time to take the shot than now. Take the shot now. Go for it right now. Get your art up on a site. Start doing some pre-marketing and attempt to sell it this Q4. That's what I got in terms of my rah. What else? Questions? Instagram? Questions? Facebook? Can be just about anything, anything that we do, Art Storefronts as a business, anything that you're struggling with. Yeah, good. Thank you, Rush. I appreciate that. I remember you, Rush. You were on an art business workshop. Yeah, the motivation and the emotional support, my goodness, is important. You guys you have your friends, right? They don't truly understand what you're going through. They'll support you no matter what if you were up, you were down, but they don't understand the nuances of how damn hard it is to be a solo artist, a solo photographer, and just trying to do it on your own, let alone trying to do it without any guidance, any help on what to do, learning the whole way as you go yourself. Like that is just so hard, right? Like it's hard to be an entrepreneur in the best of times. It's extremely hard to be an entrepreneur when you don't even have a team that's going through the same thing with you, right? There's at least shared mutual suffering, especially early on. But for you guys, man, it's a tough road. It's a tough road to hack. For you guys, artists, actors, collectively the creatives, if you like, it is hard. It is a grind, right? It is being a solo entrepreneur and the emotional support and the bucking up from time to time is critical. feel like I got to get like a motivational like speaker in here, someone that's really, really good at this and does this for a living. I'm gonna have to get one on staff. In all honesty, I could probably use hearing from one from time to time, because the emotional duck ups is just everything. Like it's just a huge, huge deal. And per usual, my phone's derping out. Boom, reconnecting. That's how it goes with the streams. But that's what I got in terms of my rah. What else is going on this week? It's the last week of October, you guys. If it was getting semi-serious in October, it gets real serious in November. The holiday blitz comes, Christmas parties, the Halloween parties, your work Christmas parties, whatever you have going on, all of that is going to start and get going in short order. And there are going to be more and more and more pulls and demands on your time, right? Some of you guys that are intelligent, not me, mind you, are going to start Christmas shopping ahead of time. And if you don't start committing and writing the mental checks for the blocks of time that you need to market your business between now and Black Friday and Cyber Monday, I'm worried, right? Like you can't wake up a week before Black Friday and say, I'm going to do this. I'm going to get a sail in the water and see where it goes. So huge time coming up. Huge time coming up. But there is still time to get your website up, live, running, ready. And, here it is. Just start. You can see it on that background. I have to point down for Instagram. Just start. And I honestly don't mean it it has to be with us. If it's with us, great. But if it's you on your own doing what you can, to do a little pre-marketing, to let your people know that you are gonna have some sales, that you're gonna be selling some art, get it, hold it, talk about it, let people know that it's gonna be on sale. Big deal. Big deal. So, all right, you guys don't have a lot of questions today, and that's okay. There's not tons and tons and tons of questions at all times. But on that note, I think we wrap it up, guys. Appreciate you. If you want to learn more about what we do as a business, Art Storefronts, there is of course links anywhere you're seeing this, or on the demo request page. Anywhere else, you just Google Art Storefronts and find out. That's what I would say. Yeah, Robert, I don't know who. Of course, the question's coming at the end. I don't know who Carol Highsmith's work is. I gotta check her out. That's not the biggest surprise in the world. It takes me a while. All right, there's a question from the Facebook group. Had a person say there are too many clicks to get to a picture from the homepage. There's a bestsellers, landscapes in Europe. One more click and they get to the picture they want to buy. Not sure why the customer is so frustrated about going to the. Yeah, we get these things from time to time. And I have to call you Facebook user because I don't know. I don't know what your name is because it doesn't tell me because you're coming from the group. Millions and millions and millions of dollars of art are sold a year on the platform. People aren't having problems clicking and getting to the picture. They're just being fussy. So what you want to do in that instance is just say, no problem. Let me help you get the sale over the phone. I'll be happy to walk you through it. You don't even have to worry about the website. I'll drive it for you. We can jump on a Zoom call. I'll walk you through the entire thing. Right. A lot of times what you find is those people, sometimes they have the right intentions and they're just not techie, and they think it should happen some other way. But the best thing to do when you get someone that's frustrated and complaining, oh, there's too many clicks, just straight up go, no problem. I'm happy to do it over the phone. Let me know when you're available. If you like to do it over Zoom, I'm happy to do it over Zoom. Right. So that's how you handle those situations. That's how I always handle those situations. It's the best way to do it. Right. Yeah, they could be trying to buy art on the phone, but even that works. Like we have a ton of art that's bought on phone. I look at the analytics. Like there's a lot of people that buy on phones and on tablets, and it's not a problem at all. So, but you want to be compassionate, right? Like you're gonna get some people that are just not techie, and they're frustrated. And anytime that you have a sale, you have a potential sale, and they're like, hey, I just feel like it's too many clicks. No problem. I get that from time to time. Some people are just overwhelmed by the website experience. That's why I love talking to customers and helping them by hand. There is no better use of your time than that. So focus your energies in on that. Give that a crack, and I think you get a great result. Or you'll find out that they were just using that as an excuse and they had no intention of buying at all. But it doesn't matter. When you have a sale on the line like that, run towards it and do the best you can to get the thing over the line, right? Over the line and done. So that's what I'd say.